Introducing the most epic lip sync and dance cover ever. So, what's up, people? So, I'm using my different camera today. I might be too. Why is this gonna happen every other video? Oh, now I'm a lady that hurt my back. I just choked on my voice. Okay, that's fun. Love life. Okay, so this is gonna be a new camera, different camera. It's gonna be a little tilted because I don't know how to work it really. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, we'll see if that works. Or now maybe a little bit more tilted that way. I can't really see myself. So we'll look at that part. So today is currently February. Focus. This is February 22nd, 8:02. I'm filming this video early because I can't upload for nothing. Just listen to the thingamajigger. Come on. So I'm going to be doing 15 things I've learned in 15 years. Here's my list of all the stuff that I'm going to be saying because I wrote it out because I know I'm not good at on-the-spot stuff. So the first one is things will always get better. No matter how bad something is going on right now, it will get better. So that's something I've learned, through experience because I've almost lived 15 years. Like barely, but we'll say today's the 23rd, yeah. So, yeah. Make things happen for yourself. So, like, people like to sit around and be, like, all lazy and be like, oh, yeah, God will take care of them. It's like, no, you have to get up your butt and do stuff for yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to put in the work and the effort because YouTube videos are really hard to film and edit. So much work. Like, you see these YouTubers, oh yeah, it's like so much harder, especially since they're doing much more higher quality stuff other than my stuff that I'm just recording on a camera. So yeah, it's like a lot of work to pull yourself to do it. So you have to make things happen for yourself. Number 3, do what you want to do. Every special, baby. I'm just kidding. Yikes. Just do what you want to do. Like, don't let anything stop you from doing whatever you want to do. Because, like you have to make things happen for yourself. Going along with number 2. So, yeah, you got to make things happen for yourself. And number 4, realize that people might be going through something at home and don't freak out at them. So, like, people that made you mad, like, you never know what's going on at home, and you can't judge people basically. So you just don't be mean. Might be going through a lot of hard stuff at home. So it makes me always like, do I really want to yell at her, or do we need to handle it? Catch me outside. How about that? So yeah, like that number 5. Someone will always have it better or worse than you. Because I'm just like, there's some times that I'm going through like, oh my gosh, this is the worst. Like, nobody ever has to do with this, blah, 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 blah. There's always going to be somebody doing better than me, and there's always going to be somebody doing worse than me. Like, I got that from David So Comedy, great YouTuber. Hopefully, like, one day collab, that's how I sing, actually, just kidding. But yeah, me and David So just totally collab one day, because he's like one of those YouTubers that I like love watching. Because he's like, let's be real, like, it's like, that's what I love. And number 6, don't let anybody take advantage of you. You have to get to the point of where you will not take anything from anybody, so you have to stick up for yourself and tell people that they cannot do anything to you without your concerns. You have to stick up for yourself and be like, nope, I will not let you do that, blah, 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 like, don't make me snap my fingers in and see formation. Elbow, wrist, girl, you just got this. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Number 7, speak your mind, but realize when the right time is to do it. I learned this from my teacher from last year. He obviously knows who that teacher is if he ever watches this, which I doubt he will. That teacher has had a lot of effect on me. Like, he's certain. But you have to realize that sometimes when the right time is to say something, or when right now is not the best time. You know, if there's like somebody is holding a gun to your head or a store or something, and you're like blah blah, you can't do that, and that's probably not a good time because unless you want to risk the danger of other people, so you should probably like keep. I don't know, just like, you have to know. 8, don't judge anyone because we aren't innocent. We are not perfect, so you have no right to judge anybody. So I always hear that in my head. Sarah, come on, you have no right to judge somebody. Like, you are not any better than them, Sarah. You know that, so you should not be judging somebody. So I always have to keep that in my head when I'm dealing with somebody that is irking me, like Steve Urkel. So, number 9, don't let your race or whatever kind of problems you're going through make you. Like, don't make things difficult for yourself. Like, you just because this is not happening right now, then maybe you're not meant to do it right now or something. But you always have to try, and if something else is in the equation, then make that thing happen better. Like, I don't know how to explain this one. It's just like don't let anything define you. That's a better word. Okay. Number 10. Don't depend on friends. I've learned this, like, honestly, like, nobody at my school probably had to do with what I had to do with friend-wise, because, like, friend-wise, I've had so many problems with friends, and then I've just come to this point of where, like, I was depending on them for everything, you know. It's like, hey, yo, you're my best friend. I would tell them everything, and I would depend on them to the point of where, like, when I got into an argument with these friends or whatever, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I should be friends with them, blah, blah, blah. Like, you should never have to the point where, like, losing a friend will, like, wreck you, and then especially coming to high school, I realized that there's some people you'll be friends with at the beginning of the year, but then you just kind of lose interest in each other, and then you learn that they're talking bad about you. You all know who you are, and please come talk to me if you have a problem, because it's so annoying. Like, people are always going to talk behind your back, and I don't do that. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to talk it to you, straight to your face, because if anybody's talking bad about me, I would rather let them know to their face than to me. So, like, yeah, like, irks me. Number 11. It's never too late to follow your dreams. So recently, this summer, I just realized that what my end game for me, what I want personally, is to have a future on YouTube and with music and dancing. So, like, everything, I've been dancing since I was like 2 or something. Like, I never realized how much of dancing like really was a part of my life until I look back and reflect, and I'm like, oh man, like, and music especially. Like, now, when I was younger, I wasn't really financially stable to be able to buy instruments and have instruments, or have, like, right now, I have two cameras that I can film on, and a MacBook that I can edit on, because my mom was so gracious to give me, like, everything. She was like, she saw potential in me, and then she was like, Sarah, let me help you out with that, because, like, that's something I can do, and I can't thank my mom enough for it, and I know I don't tell her that enough, and I probably should. So after this video, I'm going to tell her that right away, but it's never too late. Like, don't ever think, like, I know, like, dancers, they usually start at young ages, but right now, I'm almost 15 now, like a day, 15, that I'm starting doing dance over again, so not dance, like, ballet, and taking classes, so then hopefully I can grow into that, and I started teaching myself hip-hop. Obviously, it's kind of really hard to self-motivate, but I know that's what I want to do in the future, so I want to do those things. I want to keep those in my life, so I know that's whatever my future is, I want that to tie around into it, so yeah. Next one is number 12. Don't take everything so seriously. I was learning this from J.K. News and David So and Joe. So, like, they were just like, people honestly do take things to heart a little too much. I realize people are becoming a lot more sensitive, not only but like, just don't take everything, like, sometimes you have to learn just to brush it off your back. So yeah, you have to learn how to do that. So 13, obviously this is gushy mushy, but you have to learn to yourself. Learn to love yourself. From the times that you rained on my parade. So yeah, you gotta learn to love yourself. You really have to be like, this is who I am, and I'm not gonna change for anybody else, but like, I'm only gonna change for the better for me. Like, I'm not, like, this is me, like, God gave me this body, and I'm gonna love it and treat it right. So keep my body healthy and everything, and like, just stuff like that, like, blah, 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 blah. Number 14, you don't need name brand stuff. So there's this thing, I don't know, just spread at my school. People would wear Nike socks, and then that's the only kind of socks. But of course, first I wasn't able to spend like three packs of socks. I wasn't able to spend $14 on a pair, which was ridiculous. It's like, so then everybody started wearing them, and then I never started wearing them because I didn't feel the need to, because like everybody at school was doing it. Like, I don't know why, like somebody's like, oh yeah, let me just buy 3 packs of really expensive Nike socks and just to fit in. I'm just like, no, like having socks like that is really a want, and you don't need to do something like, oh mom, please, no, give me these socks. I'm just like, those are wants. Like, if you are financially stable enough to get those socks, then you should, but I don't feel the need to, because even if I was financially stable enough to do that, then I wouldn't want to, because that's not really what, like, I don't like long thick socks unless they're like fuzzy socks when it's like cold and stuff. So yeah. 15. The final and last thing that I learned in 15 years of living almost. Don't ever do something that you're not comfortable with. So you have to learn when to say no. Like, you honestly have to learn to say no, because it's kind of hard for me to say no, and you can take time to think about it. Like, don't ever have anybody rush you to think about something. You take time that you need to say no, or whatever your response, if you're going to say something, then you take time, be like, do I really want to do this? And say whatever you need to say. Just like, kind of like, well, don't let anyone take advantage of you. You have this comfort zone, and it's okay to step out of it, but don't do something that like you would never just like ever, like, this is like, here's your comfort zone, and this is what you're doing. You can't really go really far, but like, that's all the way. Like, don't do anything you're not comfortable with. It can lead to stuff that's not something you're not supposed to be in. So yeah, this is 15 things I've learned in 15 years of living, and I like to think I'm pretty wise for a 15-year-old. But yeah, so it's my birthday, and I kind of got to the point of where like, celebrating my birthday is like whatever. But yeah, like, hopefully you guys watched the end of the video. If you guys watched this far, comment down in the comment section below. 15-year-olds are So, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Good to